What's going on YouTube? It's your boy, Richie Ruckus.
What's going on YouTube? It's your boy, Richie Ruckus. We're back here today. It is Friday, December 15th. It is exactly 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The Richie Ruckus Sneaker Things 2 Clark Griswold tee just dropped on richieruckus.com. They are $15, and once again, I ship everywhere. Today's video, we're going to be doing an unboxing, review, and on-feet look of a brand new purchase from Adidas. I just left the Adidas store here at Cherry Hill Mall, and we're going to be getting into the Adidas Prophere. I dropped the preview of these sneakers like 2 weeks ago. I'll get random comments every once in a while and random DMs sent to me that I'm really a reseller or that I'm a hype beast. And most of you guys know that's not true. And as I was saying, I dropped a preview of these sneakers like 2 weeks ago. And then this week, most of the bigger sneaker YouTubers started getting their pairs in from Adidas that Adidas sent over to them to review. Now, I'm not being salty or anything like that, but you guys know I was riding these before, you know, they started getting really jammed down our throats all over social media, all over the bigger, you know, vloggers doing reviews on them. So that being said, I paid for my pair. So I'm going to go home, get in the sneaker room, give you guys an in-depth, honest review on the sneaker, and then we're going to do an on-foot look. And like I said, this isn't me throwing shade or being salty. The ultimate goal here is to grab the attention of these sneaker brands to, you know, hopefully maybe eventually start getting stuff sent to you to do reviews. I mean, that's not why I do this, but I mean, that is one of the perks of doing YouTube, is to get seen, get noticed by these big brands, and you know, they think that your opinion and your following matters. Most of these bigger YouTubers are inspirations of mine. So like I said, it's not necessarily shade thrown at them, it's just that I paid the $120 for these sneakers. So you guys know, if I think these sneakers are trash, I'm going to give you an honest review. Finish this trip home, get into the sneaker room, do the unboxing review, and then we're going to do the on foot. Alright guys, we're back here in the sneaker room, and like I said, I'm going to give you guys an honest, in-depth review of the Adidas Prophere that dropped today. First and foremost, we got that classic royal blue Adidas box, the old school Adidas logo. You know, this is the box you find on Superstars, Stan Smiths, all of the Adidas Originals line. Even the Anikis come in a box like this, which I thought was pretty cool considering it was a Boost sneaker. You guys know the drill. Let's get a glimpse of these Warlocks. And there we have it, the Adidas Originals Prophere. Right off the bat, these sneakers look so much more dope in person than they do online, if that is even humanly possible. I love the chunky aesthetic build of the sneaker. I love, you know, it has great width. I've seen a lot of people saying that you should go a half size down. I myself did do that. These are an 8. I find that a lot of Adidas models, especially Adidas Originals, that my foot feels better in an 8. I do have two drawbacks about the sneaker. One, these are very hard to get on. I tried an 8.5 and an 8. I knew that most people were saying you can go down a half size because of how wide, just the overall build of the sneaker. There's a pull tab on the front, but there's no pull tab on the back. So getting these sneakers on, I felt the back was like caving in and just really hard to get in, even on the 8.5. It's going to probably take some breaking in. I mean, the sneaker does stretch. There is some mobility and stretchiness to the sneaker. The knit pattern on these is straight fire. So dope. You got the speckles of the infrared throughout the black and gray upper. You got that chunky, spiky white sole. It almost reminds me of that Adidas, which is on the 700 Desert Rat right now. It's a little bit different, but it kind of feels like that. Almost feels like an Alpha Bounce type sole, but it does have these spiky ridges throughout it. The second drawback of the sneaker is it's a little bit heavier than most Adidas models. It's not too heavy, but it is just a little bit heavier than what we've become accustomed with the Adidas models that we've been currently seeing. I love this big, bulky pull tab that runs all the way down under every lace. Bold Adidas original branding on the tongue. I love the infrared stripes throughout the back of the heel right here. We got a little bit of a leather heel collar, which I thought was dope. Comes to almost like a shark fin on the back. Big, bold 3 stripes on the side, which I thought are probably the best part of the silhouette next to the sole. Adidas Originals logo and infrared on the insole. Traditional rope laces. I think it's very, very dope that Adidas went back to like the 80s and 90s with this look. I think it's a very dope sneaker. Like I said, I only found 2 drawbacks. One, that they're kind of hard to get on, and the second being that they're pretty heavy. Heavier than what we've become accustomed to with the latest Adidas drops. It's not really a drawback, but if there was one more thing to say, maybe Prime Knit would have been better. The knit pattern reminds me a lot of the EQT 9317. Stripes right here, and then even more stripes here as closer we get to the toe box. The infrared speckling is just straight fire. It's throughout the whole sneaker until you get to the back with the infrared stripes. We got that infrared throughout the bottom of the sneaker on the sole, as well as that spiky white. I want to see these in action though. I want to like really put these to the test. I'm going to do it on foot as soon as we get out of here, but then I'm going to wear them all weekend and just really try to kick the dog shit out of these and see how good they bounce back and see what kind of resistance they put up to pressure and just really see what these guys are made of. But that's it, guys. I'm going to get out of here. I'll be back tomorrow. It is Yeezy 350 V2 Blue Tint Day. Do not forget, tomorrow the Blue Tint Yeezy drops. I'm going to go do this on foot look for you guys, but until tomorrow, I'm Richie Ruckus. Peace!
Richie Ruckus beat. Richie Ruckus beat.